Всем привет, с вами Мимико, и я продолжаю проходить последний 5-й эпизод «Назад в будущее». И, блин, у Марти с этой моделькой и с, скажем так, тенью от волос, кажется, будто бы он периодически плачет, вот. Сейчас вы увидите, вот. Грустное зрелище. Ладно. Так, а что нам нужно теперь сделать? Мы Эдну только что, скажем так, отвлекли. Нужно найти Эммета, он должен показать свое изобретение. А очередь у нас уже буквально вот почти подошла. Все, Дэниел Паркер как бы прям близко. Давайте еще раз попробуем Трикси спросить, не видела ли она Эммета.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
Где Эммет?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another
Так, ну
guy.
это было.
Older guy? Looked a lot like
Yeah.
Да-да-да, про дядю это все было. Эдна
I
устранена.
don't think Edna's gonna be an obstacle anymore.
So she was the speakeasy arsonist after all. Kid was right.
I don't think so.
Окей.
Thanks.
Спасибо, правда, особо, к сожалению, не за что, но все равно спасибо. О, кстати, брались отсюда перегородки.
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
А мы можем, кстати, туда аккумулятор-то поставить, нет?
I'm only giving this to Emmett.
Ага, понятно. А то вдруг кто-нибудь украдет. Я поняла. Так, по левой стороне же ведь у нас никого не было. Не было. Так, Артур.
Hey, Artie.
Мы можем отложить пока Сэммита?
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
Где Эммет?
Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
А ты уверен, что пока Сэммита не отложить?
You sure you can't just push Emmett's slot back a little?
I could eliminate it altogether. Would that work for you?
Не
What?
смешно.
I was just remembering a time when you refused to take me to the zoo.
Huh?
Nothing.
Хорошо.
See you around.
Ты нам не помощник. Ты враждебный парень тоже нам, наверное, не
How about an
помощник.
algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Hey, wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
Понятно. Ну, водолаз?
Mr. Duto?
Oui?
А вы не видели Эммета Брауна?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
Distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the house of glass.
Great, thanks.
Слушайте, ну вот, стеклянный дом все-таки. Так, а нам его не видно, кстати, нигде? Вот они.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
Бить просто стулом нафиг по этому дому.
Perfect.
Ладно, пойдем за ними. Заодно мы в него наконец-то попадем.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Что-то это очень плохо попахивает, ребят. Хорошо. Так, ну началось. Мне нужно найти, где они сидят, как к ним пробраться. Причем они ниже этажом. Ага, понятно. Здесь нам зеленая перегораживает все. Давайте отодвинем зеленую. Так, о нет, он же сейчас будет ходить криво. Вот она, зеленая. Угу. Блин, здесь я их не вижу. А тут что? А тут красные. Ага. Так, ну мы чуть-чуть ближе уже. Мне нравится, как на бутылке как бы тоже нет стекла. Ну началось, он его чем-то накачал. Так надо было вот так вот за ними бежать, наверное. В чем проблема-то была? Ага. Ага, они вышли, значит.
Damn it. Where'd you take him now, Doc?
Что-то с Дюком сейчас было не так, он
The
встал.
next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Водолаз.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about.
Голос
I
Дока.
just left about a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
Сними шлем.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Я знаю, кто ты такой.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with Emmy?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Harry! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors.
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But
if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Что ты сделал с Эмметом?
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Дай заглянуть в батисферу.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Подними батисферу.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket.
У меня есть билет. Хорошо.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Так, Артур.
Algae cakes taste so good you'd swear they was
Hey, Artie.
Это все-таки как организатор. Эммет заперт в
That's
бьюти-сфере.
Carl Sagan in the deep-sea diving suit, and he's holding Emmett captive in the bathysphere.
You're making a pretty serious allegation, mister. I'll have to look into it. Right after the show.
Эммет заперт в
You've
бьюти-сфере.
gotta go unmask that deep-sea diver right now. It's a matter of federal importance.
Invoking your authority as a G-man?
Yeah, you don't want to go against Uncle Sam.
You're right. I don't. But this is awkward, Sonny. Edna Strickland's been going around telling people you're not who you say you are. That you're some kind of agitator.
You believe her over me?
I don't wanna, but I really don't know who to believe right now. And I don't want to risk creating a disturbance at the expo. Can't we just wait till after the show?
Нет, не подождем.
See you
Ладно.
around.
Надо сначала попробовать с билетом кликнуть и туда пройти. Странно, раньше автоматом срабатывали билеты, а тут нет.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
Вот теперь, наверное, Артур мне поможет.
Hey, Artie.
А парень у аквариума не берет мой билет.
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P-ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I am only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Так. Но имя-то пока не вызвали, хорошо.
The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed.
Шланг.
Step back! You're clipping the hose.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry. Hey,
Подними бытисферу.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
Я знаю, что Эммет внутри.
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you.
Кончай кривляться.
Ready to drop the act now, Jacques Duteau, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
Подними бытисферу.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you...
Why not? There's nobody in the...
Он одно и то же говорит,
You know what
понятно.
happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse needs imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
А может быть мы просто подождем? А?
I command you uncrimp that horse.
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
Да. Поднимай.
Step off the horse.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it.
Then neither will I.
Поднимай.
So the lords, the years, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Кстати, он уже почему-то не светится.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? It wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely
That
out
ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go.
She was only 19.
Wish me luck.
So hold your snickers.
Don't have to.
And to be proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit
Ты
by
отец,
reason
что ли?
of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father.
А вот и познакомились.
Hand him over this instant. Ugh, that boy.
Помирите Эммета и судью Брауна, да?
You don't think you can shelter him?
Будьте разумны.
Maybe Emmett would come out from wherever it is he's hiding if you tried the reasonable approach.
This is the reasonable approach.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not gonna say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second.
А, мне нужно его заставить не подняться, что ли,
You
получается?
dare to disobey a direct order?
То есть он будет все подниматься и подниматься, пока я не Разберусь с этим.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah.
Вы запугиваете его.
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
А это может подождать?
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Он уже все решил.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
Какие угрозы, господи. Да... Мне еще раз выбрать или что?
If I can say so, sir, the problem is...
Так, ну это повтор.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. Fear!
Эммет.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Каков твой план?
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan.
Лови шанс.
Just go deal with them. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
Блин, ну я не знаю насчет справедливого вердикта, вот эту штуку
be right
говорить.
I'm counting to 4. 1, 2, 3. So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
Вы запугиваете его.
If I can say so...
Ладно, это все не работает. Это все не работает. Чтобы мне такое сделать? Док... Или кто он там? Судья. Вы не хотите ли печенье? Мне даже нечего ему такое дать. Дурдом на слушании о разводе Браунов. Изучить.
Bedlam at Brown divorce hearing. Wife takes potshot at estranged hubby, famed industrialist Emmett Brown. I don't believe it. He's still fated to marry her.
Fear!
Nah.
Да я не знаю, что делать-то. Эммет,
Emmett,
I'm not.
давай.
maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Окей, а теперь, может быть, ты?
So,
Ага, окей. Он говорит, что вы его не слушаете.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
that only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Так,
You
хорошо.
dare to do...
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no...
Он пообещал выслушать
you
тебя.
heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's
young.
understand?
You don't know what it's
You're
like
a
to
big,
have
overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratched
got a
you.
life
I
of their
should have
own.
scratched you
And it's
instead of
all
letting
you
your
can do
mother
to hang
indulge
on for
every
dear
word of
life
your
while they
huckleberry
gallop on where they must.
Don't
This
chalk it up
is
to
America,
you,
Pop.
If
And
I
in
was
America,
identical
a
age, my
person
father
doesn't
would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why
him.
you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Понятно. Так, судья.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Эммет не такой, как все.
Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Он будто бы уже в рифму говорит. Хорошо, это важно для будущего.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Да.
Sure, sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Эммет не такой, как вы, ему нужна свобода.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
Ваш отец тоже вас не понимал.
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Окей, вроде мы немножко задвинулись.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Он кричит только потому, что любит тебя.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Он лает, но не кусает.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Это кажется невозможным, но решение
I
есть.
really think he means it this time.
You won't listen to me.
Он говорит, что ты такой же, как твоя мать.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
Что ты только что сказал?
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
По-моему, сработало, да, раз
May
правительство?
I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
О,
Pop,
как это мило.
you're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator... Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Надеюсь, все получится теперь. А у этих-то что случилось?
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
Ага, за ним еще полиция гоняется. Гонится. Гоняется или гонится?
You okay?
I thought I could change. Things could be different.
Это она узнала.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
But...
Move! Move! Marty!
Бедняга Док, он все
my God.
еще на те же грабли. Он просто хотел
Say
любить.
something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What? You mean... Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Ну, это очень грустно, Марти, но все-таки твой Док, он другой.
Come back. Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size would play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Что насчет твоей неудавшейся демонстрации?
And you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Нет.
No, nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Ну... Ладно.
Okay,
Этого делать
here
нельзя,
goes.
но...
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can't understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
Так, теперь вопрос. Где машина?
Wait,
И
I
Эдна.
will see you again, right?
Guarantee it.
Вон она как раз замороженная. Собачка?
Yeah, it worked.
А, нет, наш док.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
Я приехал, чтобы спасти тебя.
I came to rescue you.
Teenage me?
No, you, but then teenage you got mixed up in it. See, you were in jail and...
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Huh?
Where is he? Where's that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name.
Артур?
You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me.
Кошмар.
Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
Oh, great.
Бедный полицейский.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott.
Замечательно просто. Теперь одно умотало куда-то.
Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Что?
Uh-oh.
Что-то происходит. Да ладно, весь хил... Что? Охренеть.
Doc?
Весь Хилл-Вэлли.
Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two look a mite lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
А где находится Хилл-Вэлли?
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
А когда Хилл-Вэлли исчез?
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
А почему она не будет разговаривать?
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Can I drive?
Ну что ж, ребят, думаю, что здесь я пока завершу. Это очень-очень странный поворот сюжета, но, кстати, наверное, что-то подобное хотелось увидеть, потому что сначала пропадал Марти, потом пропадал Док. Мы 2 эпизода, даже больше, пытались исправить именно его жизнь. И что же должно было случиться, когда пропала куда-то Эдна в итоге? Она снесла к черту Хилл-Вэлли. Ладно, хорошо, увидим, что будет в конце, в следующем выпуске. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Всем пока-пока, до встречи.